Kozuki Hiyori is the daughter of the former daimyo of the Kuri region of Wano, Kozuki Oden. She was recently introduced by Eiichiro Oda in the Wano Country arc of the One Piece series. Being Oden's daughter, Hiyori has great relevance to the Wano plot, and as we move deeper into the arc, her role will only become more significant. A part of her personality is still under wraps due to the way that Eiichiro Oda has handled her character so far. Consequently, not a lot of stuff is known about the daughter of the great Kozuki Oden. Here's a list of 10 facts about her that you absolutely must know. Her debut. Kozuki Hiyori first appeared in One Piece during the first chapter of the Wano Country arc in the manga and the first episode in the anime as well. However, her identity wasn't revealed to us until she met Roronoa Zoro. In her debut, Hiyori appeared wearing a kitsune mask while playing the shamisen. Her debut chapter in the manga was One Piece Chapter 909, which marked the beginning of the Wano Country arc, while in the anime, it came in episode 892, which also marked the beginning of the Wano Country arc. Her alias. Kozuki Hiyori was not part of the group that was sent to the future by Kozuki Toki 20 years prior to the current storyline. Instead, she stayed in Wano and eventually took the identity of an Orin who went by the name of Komurasaki. Interestingly, her personality as Komurasaki is completely different when compared to that of Kozuki Hiyori. This is likely because she wants to keep her real identity hidden from the shogun of Wano, Kurozumi Orochi. Connection to Komatsu. Out of all the Akazaya 9 of Kozuki Oden, Hiyori is close to Komatsu the most. This is likely because of the fact that he took care of her after Momonosuke was sent into the future by Toki. Komatsu fed her while feeding on scraps himself and even going hungry sometimes, something that made Hiyori feel attached to him even more. Upon reuniting with him, Hiyori cried, despite calling herself the daughter of a proud samurai who doesn't cry. Connection to Kyoshiro. Kyoshiro and Hiyori seem to share an interesting yet unknown connection in the story so far. After Komatsu's capture, Hiyori was taken in by Kyoshiro, who raised her to be the greatest courtesan of Wano Country. While their relationship seems to be simple at first glance, it goes way beyond that as Kyoshiro struck her down during the banquet at Orochi Castle. Surprisingly, Hiyori appeared alive despite being slashed apart by a sword and having confirmed to have died, implying that the two planned the event in advance. What exactly their connection is isn't known yet, but we'll likely get an answer to that soon. Hiyori and Momonosuke. Hiyori is the younger sister of Kozuki Momonosuke, the rightful heir to the seat of the shogun of Wano Country. Their relationship, however, is very complicated. Initially, Hiyori was 2 years younger than Momonosuke. However, since Toki sent Momonosuke and some of the scabbards 20 years into the future, they didn't age. Right now, Momonosuke is still 8 years old while Kozuki Hiyori is 26, making her older than him despite being his younger sister. Her rank as an Oi run. After taking on the identity of Komurasaki, Hiyori worked her way up to make quite a name for herself. In Wano Country Act 2, it was revealed to us that Komurasaki was an Oi run who held the rank of Daimyō, which is the highest known rank that one can possess. On top of that, her beauty is said to be unmatched in the country, and it is said that both men and women can't help but lust after her. Komurasaki often uses this as an opportunity to gain favors from those enchanted by her beauty. The money she swindled. As an Oi run, Komurasaki is known to have fooled men into giving her all her valuables and wealth, even leaving some homeless with nothing to live off of. Although this is revealed to be an evil act at first, later, it is mentioned that she only swindled evil men who had no worth in the first place. Furthermore, it is possible that she helped Kyoshiro distribute the stolen wealth across the leftovers towns across Wano Country by taking on the role of witching our boy. Although this isn't confirmed to be true yet, it is something that we'd like to theorize. The daughter of Kozuki Oden. Kozuki Hiyori inherited quite a lot of things from her father, the great Kozuki Oden. One such thing that plays a great role in shaping her character is her pride. According to Hiyori, backing down when she's wrong doesn't make sense and she'd never do it because she's a proud daughter of a samurai. In fact, her beliefs are so strong that she stood up for what she believed in even against the shogun of Wano, Kurozumi Orochi, and slapped him when he crossed the line. This, ultimately, resulted in her fake death at the hands of Kyoshiro. Enma sword. Before his death, Kozuki Oden apparently entrusted his swords to his children. Kozuki Momonosuke was to wield the O-Wazamono grade aim no Habakiri, while Kozuki Hiyori was given Enma, another O-Wazamono grade sword. Since Hiyori doesn't really possess any apparent skill in the ways of a sword, she passed it on to Zoro despite it being her father's heirloom. In exchange, she asked him to return the treasure of Wano Country, the famous Black Blade Shisui, to her. Her name. Like with many other characters in One Piece, Hiyori's name has a meaning behind it. The name Hiyori literally translates to weather in Japanese, while Komurasaki is the Japanese name for purple beautyberry. What's more, the name Komurasaki actually seems to have been inspired by a real-life oi run from the Edo period of Japan named Miura ya Komurasaki. Her love story is considered to be tragic in Japanese folklore and ultimately ends with her committing suicide due to her lover being killed as a result of his actions.